What's going on, guys? It's Prototype coming back at you guys with my first official video after being gone for so long. I did one with Sweaty, but it wasn't really my video, it's kind of Sweaty's video, so it was really good to be back. Hopefully I'll be able to put out a bunch of videos for you guys, and I'm just warning you, there will be 2 more weeks where I will have to take off, but Sweaty will try and fill in for me while I am gone during those weeks. So anyways, guys, just recently I have seen some pictures of some leaked Dragonforged armors as well as some leaked epics. So, of course, the epics are for the epic boss, and the Dragonforges are, for the normal stuff. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and start it off with this strange-looking armor. I don't really know what to compare it to. It looks kind of angelic with the weapon, kind of a spear kind of thing with a big circle. It looks pretty cool. The helmet is very strange with all the wings coming off of it. It looks really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing this armor. I think it's going to be, of course, something with water. It could be water-air because it's kind of angelic themed, so it probably will have air in it. The shields, again, really sweet. I'm liking the wings and stuff, so definitely a cool helmet, cool shield, pretty much cool everything on that armor. It looks really good. Next up, we have this, I believe, to be a water-earth armor. Now that I'm thinking about it, a bunch of these armors kind of fit the theme of like dinosaurs, so maybe some Jurassic World kind of stuff going on. But anyways, this one, it looks really interesting. It's kind of similar to one of the armors that was in the Epic Boss collection that just happened. I actually didn't really participate much in that, but I had someone else playing my account for me, so I ended up completing that collection while I was gone. But I don't remember the name of this armor, mainly because I didn't really play much this collection. But I'll probably edit the name of the armor in. But anyways, you guys know which one I'm talking about if you did the Epic Boss collection. It looks very similar in my opinion, at least the helmet does, the kind of color scheme. The weapon looks kind of similar. I don't know, I didn't really see the weapon, but anyways, that's what it reminds me of. I like the shield. It kind of has a little dragon wing looking thing. Of course, it looks kind of like a triceratops with the helmet. And yeah, it definitely fits the dinosaur theme, so I don't really know what's going on with that, but I think it's pretty sweet. Some cool looking armors, and on to the next one, what I believe to be a water fire armor. I can almost guarantee that this one will be water fire just by the colors. I like this one too, again, dinosaur themed, so I don't know what's up with that. They're, like I said, all these armors look very cool. I'm liking all the horns on this one. As you can see, there's 2 horns on the weapon, there's 2 on the helmet, and there's 4 on the shield. So, and I guess there's 2 tiny ones coming off the shoulders as well, so that's really cool. I like all the blue fire. That's definitely something that we haven't really seen in Knights and Dragons, blue fire. So it looks really sweet. I like the battle axe also. That's something you don't always see in Knights and Dragons, so these are some pretty fresh new designs. They not really too similar to anything we've seen before, at least this one is. So on to the next one, I believe is a fire earth armor. This one is really strange, I'm not gonna lie. It's very unique, kind of chubby looking. I've never really seen an armor that looks this chubby. So the weapon is kind of, I like it honestly. It's kind of weird because it's like the one main blade and then the spikes or whatever behind it. I don't know how else to describe those. They don't really look like they would be, beneficial to the weapon if you want to get all technical with it. But anyways, I think it looks pretty cool. The design's pretty nice. The helmet and everything, it looks just so chunky and chubby, it's weird. The shield has that big green horn coming off of it. That definitely looks pretty cool. And it almost looks like a, kind of a face. I don't know, because that little, what looks to be a blue eye, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks a little bit like a face. I don't know what's going on with it. It looks like it could be the head of some kind of dinosaur that is the shield. Again, fitting with the theme. I'm not sure if Gree is going to do something like that, but and then on to this last one, which will be a spirit armor, possibly spirit air. I don't know. It could be, because it has kind of a little bit of silver in there, a little bit of goldish coloring. So honestly, by all the element guesses that I'm making, I really don't know. I'm just kind of judging what they look like. The colors of the armor usually determine what the elements will be. So sorry if this video is getting kind of repetitive. It kind of is, honestly. I just kind of give you guys my opinions on these armors. I really don't have any information about them. All I have is what I see, and I want you guys to be able to see them and kind of make your own judgments about what you think each armor is going to be, what the elements are going to be. So anyways, back to this one. What really stands out to me is the little red eye on the helmet. That looks so sweet. It's kind of just a red eye in the black area of the face. What's kind of strange, on the weapon there is a gear poking out the back of that. I don't know what you would call that, because I don't think it's just a sword. The hilt is way too skinny just to be a sword. I think it's kind of a scepter kind of thing. But yeah, there's a gear on that. I don't really know what theme that's supposed to fit. This one doesn't really fit with the dinosaur theme, but then again, the last one was kind of on the edge of that theme. So anyways, the shield is strange. Some kind of capsule kind of thing. I don't know. It's very unique. Definitely never seen anything like that. It looks kind of like a captain, I guess, if I'm getting that kind of idea from looking at it. So anyways, you guys can make the assumptions that you want. Those are all the war and chest armors, and then we will have the raid boss armors, which actually has one of my favorites, which we'll look at next. So this one definitely fits the dinosaur theme. As you can see, the boss is actually a dinosaur. I'm pretty sure that's a triceratops, but correct me if I'm wrong. But this is definitely my favorite leaked Dragonforged, just because it looks so spiky. Spirit water armors always look really good in my opinion. Most of the time they've ended up looking really awesome. Like Chaotic, that one is one of my favorites, and it's spirit water. Anyways, back to this armor. I like the weapon, kind of a like made out of dinosaur bones, I would say. I think most of like the gray spikes on this armor are dinosaur bones, which I think is really cool. I don't know, it's kind of hard to point stuff out about this armor because there's just so much going on. The shield kind of blends in with the rest of the body, but again, very spiky. Overall, I just say this is my favorite armor. I don't really have much else to say about it other than it just looks really cool. So on to the next one. I'm not sure what this one's going to be. I feel like it's going to have earth because it's kind of like an Egyptian style armor. Not 100% on that, but it most likely will have earth. The other element could be spirit, could be water. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it'll be water earth if it's Egyptian. I don't know. It could be because it could be related to the Nile. Anyways, lots of rambling about this armor, a lot of speculation, but I think it's just going to be a regular raid boss. Nothing too special about it. The weapon is kind of cool and unique. Again, most of these armors are very unique, not really weapons that we've seen before, so I like it. It's kind of I don't know how to describe it. It's just really cool. I think there is a viper head on that helmet. If you can see it, it's kind of small, but it's right kind of at the forehead of the helmet, maybe a little bit above that. That's pretty sweet, kind of something to notice if you didn't. The shield, again, it kind of blends in with the rest of the armor. It's kind of hard to tell exactly where that fades in, but that shield definitely looks really cool. I like the big blue gem that's on it. Kind of stands out from the rest of the armor, and it matches the one that's on the Viper's head. So again, very cool looking armor. All of those Dragonforged armors look very cool. We actually have the epic boss armors too, as I mentioned earlier, so we'll go ahead and get into those. On the, well, I guess I shouldn't say on the bottom left because you guys aren't going to be seeing the whole, well, you will eventually. Anyways, lots of rambling. I'm not in the video making groove anymore, so I'm trying to get back into that, so please bear with me on this video, just kind of showing you guys some of this stuff. That's what's really important, is that you guys see it. So anyways, Fire Earth as my guess. It's definitely an epic boss because it has what it drops, the little material that it drops. I don't know, this one kind of looks like a mammoth. The boss does anyways, because it looks like it has those tusks, and then the material drop also looks like a tusk. So this armor might be a mammoth armor, the boss might be a mammoth. Overall, I think it looks pretty good. The weapon is very cool. I like how it's just not a plain sword, it has a bunch of other stuff on top of it. The hilt is really massive looking. I don't know if you call that the hilt. I don't really know much about swords, but anyways, you guys can tell what I'm talking about. By the way, I apologize, I've said anyways like 50 times in this video, trying to break that habit. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I'm going to say about this armor. The next one I believe will be water air. This one also kind of reminds me of not really a dragon, but kind of a bird looking thing. As you can see, the material that it drops kind of has a beak, but it's not just a beak because it has the teeth on it, so that's why it reminds me of a dragon kind of thing, maybe a pterodactyl or something. The sword again looks very, very good. It's kind of strange how skinny it gets, where that little X looking thing is. That's kind of different, but again, I'm not gonna pick on every little thing, just something different that we haven't really seen before. So lots of wings, feathers and stuff. I like the shield. It's pretty massive, I would say, compared to the rest of the armor. The wings at the top, the big blue gem in the middle of it. Very, very sweet looking shield. The helmet, I don't really know exactly what's going on there, just kind of a generic helmet. Those two horns on the top and then a little hair going out the back, that's pretty cool. And also, I guess I forgot to mention, there is a ring and amulet for each of these. Now there was last time we had leaked armors, but they didn't really come into play in the game. So I'm not entirely sure what they're trying to do with those, if they're going to actually implement them this time, if they're not even related to the epic boss, if it's just completely coincidental that they look similar. I really don't think it is coincidental. I think they're actually something related to the epic boss, but as you guys know, you get a ring and an amulet throughout the milestone rewards for the epic boss, so maybe they're going to implement these, and you'll have the ring and amulet sets, which are actually something that we saw quite a while ago. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but if you guys keep up with Knights and Dragons stuff, then you'll definitely know what I was talking about. So anyways, on to the next one, which is actually the current epic boss. I don't remember what it's called, but this is a little bit of confirmation for you guys that this leak is legit. They have been in the past. Nearly all of the armors that are in each of these leaks have been implemented into the game. There's still some that haven't, strangely, but I don't know. That's just kind of how they're running the game. So, anyways, maybe they just decided to recall them, or I don't know. I don't know what's going through Gree's mind. Anyways, back on track. This one, I don't know. You guys have seen it before. You've seen it in game, so I don't really have to describe it much to you guys. It's a pretty cool looking armor. It is Fire Spirit, by the way. I can confirm that. It has 1,999 attack stats, which is absolutely crazy, you know, for an epic boss. And the defense isn't really horrible compared to that. So I think this is overall a pretty good armor. I like the ring and amulet combination there. Yeah, pretty sweet armor. I don't really have a whole lot to say about that since it's already in the game. And last but not least, we have this water armor. I believe this is just going to be a mono water. It's a very, very unique style. I kind of like it. I love the shield. The sword is a bit too skinny for me. I think that little ice explosion takes most of the attention off of the tiny sword, or the little blade that's kind of sticking out of it. If that blade could be bigger, and like the whole weapon could be a little bit bigger overall, then I think it would be a pretty sweet armor. But, you know, I'm not going to complain. It definitely is pretty cool. Never really seen anything that looks so much like ice, where the entire armor is basically ice. So the helmet's cool. It has little antlers. As you can see, the boss kind of looks like a caribou kind of thing. Maybe not really a moose. It looks too skinny to be a moose. Yeah, so this armor, I would say, is definitely one of my favorites of the epic bosses, although I would have to say that the second one was my favorite. This is my second favorite by far. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up the video. We also have two ring and amulet sets actually that don't really have anything to do with the rest of the armor, so they're just kind of set off to the side. You guys can make your assumptions about them. I don't know what they're going to be for. No one really does, so anything that we know right now is pretty much just a guess, but a lot of the guesses that are being made are kind of based on past experiences with the game, or stuff that Gree has said that kind of you know, just kind of related to about where the game is going. So anyways guys, as you can see, there are all the armors in case you missed any of them. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love bringing these videos out to you guys. Now, I have to credit other people because honestly I did not make these pictures. I was sent them online, so thanks so much to you guys. I don't have exact names, but I really appreciate all the people that show me these leaked armors. I'm really glad that I can share them with you guys without being in too much trouble with Gree. Honestly, they haven't said anything to me about it, so you know, Gree, if you watch this video and you don't want me to post these, then I'm totally fine with that, but so far nothing has been going on with that, so I really enjoy getting these out to you guys. It's definitely something to look forward to and just kind of give you guys an idea about where the game is going. Sometimes it reveals epic boss collections, sometimes it reveals kind of a theme going on with the game, like these dinosaurs and everything, so I don't know what's up with that. But overall, these armors definitely look really cool. So again, Gree, if you're watching this, good job. These look amazing. And hopefully we'll see all of these implemented into the game. So anyways, guys, before I end the video, I want to show you guys a couple of screenshots that I was sent. I believe all these are true because I've actually seen some other confirmations of these on the Facebook page, I believe it was. Not the actual Facebook page, but it was on a Facebook page. And as you can see, we have Naga plate mail, which is now fusible. We have Harlequin rogue gear, which is now fusible. I'm actually not surprised about Harlequin considering they had the sale for it, the $20 sale. Let's see here. We have Clockwork Metal Guard, which is the new best mono fire epic that is now fusible. Thank goodness. We were stuck with Blazeborn and Sarek and Flame Guard. All of those weren't really that great. So now we finally have a good mono fire armor that is fusible. And then last but not least, we have the Minos War Gear, which is now fusible, which is definitely a great armor. I'm not 100% sure if it's better than Undead, but it should be pretty close. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully all this information was useful to you guys. It's been really long for a reveal video, but there was quite a few armors that we had to go through. So if you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more of these videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.